Facilities are closed and classes have moved online at the University of Toronto. And as a result, tuition increases are frozen for domestic students. But that's not the case for international students. In fact, they're facing tuition hikes this year. And given all the challenges the pandemic has presented, they are under immense financial strain.
I can't help but to feel extremely guilty and extra stress going to school.
Not only has it been difficult to secure summer jobs during the pandemic, international students also aren't eligible for government relief programs, leaving them in an impossible financial situation, with many now relying entirely on family back home.
It's definitely a difficult pill to swallow, knowing that my dad has to work harder during this unprecedented times to support me financially in Canada.
To add to the difficulties, they're now facing an average 5.4% tuition hike, which they say is totally unfair given the fact that classes have moved online.
The education and quality will be definitely compromised.
Some have had to move out of the city, no longer able to afford living in Toronto.
I was abruptly asked by my college to leave the residence building on a week's notice. Meanwhile, finding a new place to live with no financial help available from the university's end.
The tuition fee schedule was penned before the pandemic hit, and students say it needs an urgent update. An online petition has already garnered almost 6,000 signatures.
We did not receive a single response from the school.
You haven't heard anything back yet?
No, not a single response.
City News reached out to the University of Toronto for a response. In an email, the school says that since March, it has provided more than $5 million in financial aid to students, including international students. The school says its international fees also reflect the extra services they provide to international students. In the meantime, the Rotman Commerce Students Association conducted a survey for students about the climate surrounding the high fees.
We feel like it was our duty to listen and also to voice the students' concerns to the school.
In the first 48 hours, they received 200 responses from international students.
We were like, oh my gosh, people are really passionate about this topic.
They found 91% were experiencing some degree of financial strain, 96% do not support the tuition increase, and 70% do not feel that the university financially supported them during this time.
We're living in unprecedented times, with everyone being affected.
City News reached out to the province's Ministry of Colleges and Universities, and they tell us in a statement they are engaging with federal departments to better understand how to support international students during this time. They add that each individual school comes up with the tuition structure. For City News, I'm Yazdani.